Today we are going to see the problem contract account, but in this you are going to see continuous years. So for example, if you take in this problem, there are 2 years are given, year 2014 and year 2015. So that means same contract, but it is given for 2 years details. So if you take this contract, it started in the year 2014 and it is ending by the year 2015. Okay, so the following information related to building contract for rupees 10 lakhs. So this 10 lakhs is nothing but the amount of contract price. So this is the amount of contract price. So total contract worth is 10 lakhs. We'll see the details. Material issued during the 2014 also they have given, 2015 also given. So like that, wages, expenses, indirect expenses, work certified, work uncertified, material at site, plant issued, and cash received from contractee. So all these informations are given with respect to these 2 years. Okay. So if you take like material issued, you know very well it will come in the debit side of the contract account. And direct wages also will come in the debit side of the contract account. And expenses also will come in the debit side of the contract account. And indirect expenses also will come in the debit side of the contract account. Work certified will come in the credit side of the contract account under the heading work in progress. Then work uncertified also will come in the credit side of the contract account. Material at side, this is nothing but closing balance. This also will come in the credit side of the contract account. And plant issued will come in the debit side of the contract account. And cash received from contractee, this you have to show it in the workings. You will be using this amount for working and you will be showing this amount in the contractee account as well as in the balance sheet. If they have the balance sheet, you can show, otherwise not necessary to show this in the balance sheet. Okay. Usually 2 years contract, that is continuous contract is given in, they will ask you contract account and the contractee account. 99% they will not ask you the balance sheet. Okay. So if it is given two contracts, contract A, contract B, contract 1, contract 2, if that is the case, they will ask you to prepare the contract account and the balance sheet. But generally in continuous contract, they will not ask you to prepare the balance sheet, but you have to prepare the contractee account as well as contract account for the number of years. So in this problem, 2 years is given. So you have to continue the contract account for 2 years and continue the contractee account for 2 years. Okay. So next, what is the information given? The informations are the value of plant at the end. That means they have given the closing balance of the plant for the year 2014 and for the year 2015. So at the end of 2014, the value is 7,000. At the end of 2015, the end of the value of plant is 5,000. Okay. Next, what you have to do? You are going to prepare contract account, contractee account for 2 years. Very important. You are going to prepare for 2 years. And taking into consideration such profit for transfer to P&L account as you think proper. That means you have to use the slab rates. Based on the slab rate, you have to transfer the P&L and the reserve accordingly. Okay. So this is the problem. We are going to prepare the contract account and contractee account. Okay. So before going to that, some tips you have to note down when you are preparing the contract account. Okay. What are the tips? See, usually first year, you know very well how to create, how to make the account. But when it goes to 2015, that means next year, few things you have to transfer from the previous year to next year. So what are the transfer things you have to make? Means you have to transfer the closing balance of material, plant, work in progress to the next year, as well as you have to transfer. This is from credit side. From credit side, you are going to transfer all these items to debit side of the next year. Okay. So again, I'm repeating. While you are preparing the next year, second year contract, you are going to transfer some items. That is from credit side, whatever you have written, the material balance, plant balance, work in progress balance, everything you are going to transfer from credit side to debit side of the next year. Along with that, you have to transfer the reserve also. Okay, so reserve. How to transfer the reserve? Reserve also to be transferred to how? Excuse me, guys. Should be should be transferred as follows. How it should be? Generally, reserve is shown in which side? Debit side. Okay. So the notional profit you have divided into two categories. One is profit, another one is reserve. And that profit only you have transferred to P&L account and you have showed in the balance sheet also. But reserve we are not transferring. That time only I told you reserve should be transferred to the next year. Reserve should be transferred to the next year. So here you are going to transfer the reserve. Generally reserve means it is shown in the debit side and you have to show in the credit side. Instead of showing in the credit side, it should be deducted from the work in progress. How means it should be deducted from the work in progress. Okay, so work in progress, anyway work in progress you are showing in the debit side. From that, this reserve you have to minus it. That's it. This is the tips you have to follow when you are preparing the next year contract account. So what you have to remember, only thing is you have to transfer all the closing balances from the year last year to this year. So usually closing balances in the contract account you have showed in the credit side. So from the credit side to debit side you have to show it. Okay, so when you are showing, you have to transfer the material, plant, work in progress from the credit side to directly you can show in the debit side. But reserve also you have to show. P&L we are not going to show because P&L you have transferred to last year's profit only. So profit is over. So you will not transfer in the P&L account. But reserve we are going to transfer. Why? Because that is why I told you this reserve is not belongs to permanent reserve. We are not transferring to balance sheet. Just we are keeping it here only. And this reserve will be transferred to the next year of the contract. It will be maintained only till the contract gets completed. Okay, once the contract is completed, we will not maintain any reserve. So this reserve, last year reserve will be transferred to this year. So instead of transferring from debit side to credit side, what you can do? You're going to minus from the work in progress. As you are showing in the balance sheet, no? Same way you are going to show it in the debit side of the contract account. Okay? Any doubt? Any doubt?
Ma'am?
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, if we don't have the profit, we won't get the reserve, right? So in
I'm
that
not
case,
getting.
what?
I'm not getting. Tell me.
Ma'am, if we don't have the profit, we won't get the reserve. So in
No,
that
no, no,
case,
no.
what?
That's what. It's only reserve will come only during if you are receiving any, if you are having any profit. If it is loss, anyway, you are not going to transfer anything. Loss directly you have transferred already to P&L account. So you will not have any reserve. So you no need to transfer. Only you will be transferring closing balance of material, closing balance of work in progress, closing balance of plant. Anything is there, you will be transferring. That's it. Okay. Any other doubts?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Shall we continue? Okay, you understood no? Now, so first we will start the like balances using the 2000 balances. We are going to prepare the contract account for the year 2014. Next we will be preparing for 2015. Okay, so shall we start? Okay, just guys, these tips you have to remember. Okay, so I have given in the bold letter. So you understood, no? What are the amounts? Very important. Don't transfer material returned to stores because you will have the confusion. Material returned to stores, you should not transfer. Only the closing balances. Balance of material, balance of plant, balance of work in progress, and balance of the reserve. Reserve you will be minusing. Only these 4 items maximum you will get in the next year. Okay. Suppose in the problem, if it is not given balance of material, balance of plant, nothing is there. No problem. Only work in progress you can transfer. Okay, shall we start with this problem? Okay, so this is the format. In the books of contractor, there is no name. Okay, contract account for the year 2014 and 2015. I'm going to make both in the same account. So I'm writing it as contract account for the year 2014 and 2015. Okay. So I'm going to write the heading as 2014. Both the side I'll be writing 2014. Okay. Okay. So you know very well what are the items. Already we have marked debit, debit and credit, credit and all. We will start writing one by one. So two materials issued. Amount is how much? 3 lakhs. Be careful. You have to take only from the year 2014. Who's this? So material issued is 3,000. What is the next item? Kindly put it in the chat box only. Okay, material issued is over. Next is direct wages. Okay, direct wages. Write the amount in the debit side only. Two direct wages. So how much is the amount of direct wages? Guys, I want the answers in the chat box. Direct wages are how much? Direct wages are 2,30,000. Very good. 2,30,000. Okay. What is the next item? The next item is direct expenses. Write the direct expenses in the debit side only. Direct expenses. How much is the direct expenses? 22,000. Guys, anybody wants to work out this problem in the board or is it fine? Next is indirect expenses. How much? 6,000 is the indirect expenses. Okay, so all these expenses are over. One more expense is there, that is plant issued. Either you can go directly or you can go to credit side and you can come back in the debit side. Any problem? No. Okay, so let me finish. Two plant issued. Okay. So I already told you plant how you can show. Either you can show the opening balance in the debit side and closing balance in the credit side, or you can show only the depreciation in the debit side. Okay. So easy way is you show in the opening debit side and closing in the credit side. It is easy for you to when you show in the balance sheet. That's why I am adopting this method. So opening debit side and closing credit side. From the closing, it is easy for you if it is continuous contract. The same you can show it in the credit side, from credit side to debit side. And the same amount you can show it in the balance sheet also. So it will be easy for you. Okay, I have finished in the debit side. We are going to the credit side. The items are in the credit side. First, we will be showing the balances of work in progress. Okay, work in progress. Underline this item. Under that, you will be having work certified and work not certified. So work certified, how much is the amount of work certified? 7,50,000. So guys, again, there is some books, they will be showing work certified and work not certified in the inner column and write the total in the outer column. It's up to you. Either you can show directly in the outer column or you can show in the inner column. Then you can write the total amount in the outer column. It's up to you. There is no hard and fast rule regarding this. Next is work. In this problem, it is given uncertified. I'm using the same word, uncertified. Even you can write work not certified, no problem in that. Okay, 8,000. Done. Work certified, not certified is done. Then what else is there? Material at site. So this is nothing but closing balance of material. Material at site. This is nothing but closing balance. Okay. How much? Amount is 5,000. Why I am writing within bracket closing balance? It is easy for you to transfer to the next year, or it is easy for you to transfer to the balance sheet also. Closing balance. Okay. Material at site. Is it done? Anything else is left out? Anything else is left out? I wanted to check material, wages, direct expenses, indirect expenses, work certified, not certified, material at site, plant issued, all it is considered. And now I'm coming back to the workings. In the working, it is given the plant value at the end of 2014 is given 7,000. That also we are going to show in the credit side. So buy plant at end, that is closing balance of the plant. So how much is the amount? It is given 7,000 rupees. Okay, so all the balances are done. I'm having extra columns, I'm going to delete it. Okay, done. Any doubt in this case, guys? Any doubt in this case? Any doubt in this case? Yeah, please kindly balance it. Make it fast. Balance it. Which side you are having more total? Credit or debit? Credit side, you are having highest total. How much is the amount? 7,70,000 is the total you are getting. So I think in this problem you are getting profit. So write the 7,70,000 in the debit side also, and write the balancing figure as to notional profit. Okay, so notional profit, this is nothing but balancing figure. So how much is the amount you are getting? Balancing figure. Notional profit is 1,98,000. 1,98,000. Okay, very good. So notional profit, you got it. Okay, now I am going for the workings. As you know very well, workings for 2014. Okay, what is the working? You have to find out the percentage of work certified. Okay, what is the formula? Work certified divided by contract price into 100. So work certified is how much? Work certified, let me check how much is the work certified here. You have written 7,50,000 and the contract price is 10 lakhs. So let me see here. So work certified is 7,50,000 divided by 10 lakhs into 100. How much is the percentage you are getting? 75%. Okay. So if it is 75%, then when you are calculating the P&L account, it falls under the which slab? Third slab. Okay, third slab. So as per third slab, P&L account equal to P&L account. That is amount to be transferred to P&L account. Okay. So what is this? Amount to be transferred to P&L account equal to notional profit into 2 by 3 into cash ratio. It is not there, but we have cash received divided by work certified. Shall I use WC? WC is nothing but work certified. Okay. So how much it is coming? I am going to calculate. Notional profit is, in this problem, what is the notional profit? 1,98,000. So 1,98,000 into 2 divided by 3 into cash received is how much? Here it is given cash received from the contract is 6 lakhs. So remaining he is retained, he will be paying the remaining amount at the end. 6 lakhs divided by work certified is 7,50,000. So how much it is coming? Then it is coming 1,05,600. Can you check? Is it correct? 1,05,600. So this is the amount to be transferred to P&L account. Okay. So amount to be transferred to P&L account. First, let me transfer from this to this side. By notional profit 1,98,000. Okay. And just now you have calculated amount to be transferred to P&L account is how much? To P&L account. That means out of this 1,98,000, I can consider this much amount as a profit. Permanently, I can transfer as a profit. I can consider. That is how much? 1,05,600. And remaining amount I will be showing it as a reserve, as it is still the contract is not completed. So it may be useful for the previous, in future any problem comes, I can use that. That's why I am making it as reserve. This reserve is particularly for this contract only. It cannot be used for any other contract or any other purpose also. Okay. So this reserve is how much? 92,400. This is nothing but balancing figure. So the balancing figure is 92,400. Okay, any doubt in this case? Up to this, no problem, because you know very well about this is the method, this is the items will come in the debit side and credit side. So after this, no problem. Now you are going to continue this contract account for the next year also. Okay. So next year in 2015, very, very important, 2015. Okay. This is the next year we are going to continue. Before you start, before you read this item, first thing you have to do this thing. What is this? You have to transfer all the closing balances of 2014. See, what all are closing balance? Work in progress, material, plant. All these closing balances should be transferred to the next year as a opening balance. Okay, and here also, this is also closing balance. This is also closing balance. This also you should transfer to the next year. Remaining, you no need to transfer. Okay. So first, let me start with the transferring all the balances. Okay. So what are the balances? First, let me transfer the work in progress. Okay. 2015 to work in progress. So under that, first item is work certified. So how much is the work certified? 7,50,000. Next is work not or uncertified. And certified is how much? 8,000. Okay. So I'm going to write the total in the inner column only, 7,58,000. And from this, I already told you now what you have to do. You have to deduct the reserve. You have to deduct the reserve. Okay. So this reserve, instead of showing in the opposite side, you are going to show in the same side, but you have to give the opposite the effect. That means you have to deduct it. So how much you have to deduct? 92,400. Deduct it. Remaining you can write in the outer column. That is the actual work in progress. Okay. So one more thing, you can like open in the new table also. Like you can close this and you can start with the contract account for the year 2015. It's your wish, or you can continue in the same table also. It's your wish, no problem. Either you can continue in the same table, or you can show in the new table. Generally in the exams, they will be showing the same table only. Okay, it's for the exam purpose, but you can ask in the books and all, we will be always showing in separate. Every year we will be closing and you will be opening new one. Same way you can start, or you can continue in the same, because the number of items are very less. So we will be continuing in the same table only. Okay. So now take the work in, say from here, work in progress, transfer this side, work uncertified, transfer this side, and reserve. Instead of transferring this side, you are going to minus from the same side. And after this, what is the amount you are getting? 6,65,600. Okay, 6,65,600. Okay. So now the first item is done. Next, still you have the material, you have the plant, those things also you have to transfer to next year. Okay. So what is that next is this side again I'm going to transfer. What is that? To plant. This is opening balance, or for your reference I'm writing transfer from 2014. Okay, it is not necessary to show in the exam to transferred from 2014. It's for your reference I am writing, but in the exam you no need to show this. This is only for your reference I am writing. Okay, so this plant I am going to show the balance of the last year's, that is 5,000. Okay, so 5,000 is there. Next, this is nothing but from where it has come. It's I will be showing you there. So this 5,000 you have transferred from there to here. Okay, and same way, see from this you have transferred. Sorry. Okay, same way you are going to transfer to material also. So material, what is this? Sorry, plant is not 5,000. This is material. Material is 5,000 and the plant is 7,000. Okay, so plant is 7,000. So same way I'm going to transfer plant also 7,000. This is also from here to here it has come. Okay. So all this information you have transferred, this also you have transferred. So now it is ready for this year's information. So now you consider all the 2015 information. Okay. So you have to consider only 2015 information. One by one we will take. What is that? First one is material issued. That is 84,000. So write in the debit side to material issued. So how much is the amount material issued which is given in the problem? 84,000. Okay. So 84,000 is the amount issued for this particular year. Okay. Next is what? Next is the direct wages 1,05,000. Okay. So write the direct wages in the debit side. So to direct wages 1,05,000. The next is to direct expenses. So direct expenses are how much? I think 10,000. Let me check. Yeah, 10,000 is the direct expenses. Next is indirect expenses are 1,400. Okay. So how much is the indirect expenses? To indirect expenses 1,400. Okay, indirect expenses are 1,400. What else is there? Then work certified 10 lakhs. Let me see whatever else is there. Plant issued is 2,000. So debit side, let me complete. To plant issued 2,000. Okay, all the items are over in the debit side. Now coming to credit side. So in the credit side, first usually you'll be writing work in progress. Okay, so now you have to check, is there any work certified is given? Yes, work certified is given, but the amount is 10 lakhs. The total contract price is also 10 lakhs. That means the contract is over. That means the contract is over. So once the contract is over, then you should not write it as work in progress. Work in progress means, what do you mean by work in progress? Still it is not completed, work is going on. But you just check here, contract price is also 10 lakhs and work certified is also 10 lakhs. Do you think that still it is work in progress? No. The contract is over, it is completed. Once it is completed, we should not write it as contract, that is work in progress. You have to write it as contractee account as it is completed and write the amount of total contract price, whatever it is. Okay. So when you will be writing this is as a contractee account, once it is completed, the end year, then you have to mention in the credit side by contractee account. That means the contract is over. You are going to close it. So you'll be writing it as contractee account in the credit side by crediting the entire amount of the contract price. That means you are going to receive the amount, this much amount, total amount you are going to receive from him. That's why you have received, and this is the income you got it. That's why you are going to write it as contractee account 10 lakhs. It's over. Okay. So then generally if the contract is over, you will not have any work uncertified. So the work uncertified is zero. Because it is not there, it is done. It is everything is certified. That's why it is called as complete contract, and you will not have any work uncertified. But material at site is there, closing balance is there. So I will be writing the closing balance the as usual credit side. Okay. So by material within bracket closing balance. So how much is the closing balance of material at site? 7,000. Okay. 7,000. Not only that, I think by plant is also there, closing balance. Okay. Closing balance of plant. How much is the closing balance of plant? It is given in the adjustment, that is 5,000. Okay. So 5,000 is the amount of closing balance of plant. Anything else is there? Nothing. We have finished all the items. So we have considered, let me check once again, material considered, direct wages considered, direct expenses considered, indirect expenses considered, work certified considered, and work not certified is not there. Then material also considered, plant also considered, cash we will see that. Okay, and here this is the amount of closing balance also we have considered. Okay, so entire all the items we have considered. Now you are going to balance it. Okay, so which side you are having highest total? I think more is in the credit side. So credit side, when I'm writing the total, it is coming 10 lakhs, 12,000, I think. Yeah, 12,000. Write the same thing in the credit side to debit side, same thing. And now you are directly going to give the name as P&L account. Why? Because it is finished. Once it is finished, you no need to say it as a notional profit. So finished. So whatever amount is coming, then entirely we can call it as the profit. So what is the total amount of profit? The profit is 1,32,000, and here you are not going to segregate as profit and reserve and all, because see, when we are going to make a reserve, if it is incomplete, then only we will make a reserve. But now it is completed, so whatever amount is the difference, we can totally call it as profit. So out of this profit, out of this contract, the contract price is 10 lakhs and your total profit is 1,32,000. 1,32,000. That is the net profit from this particular contract. Okay. And you can ask one doubt. Already I have a plant, last closing year plant I have showed is, but still why I am going to show again plant? Yeah, new plant may be issued. Okay. So sometimes you can use the same old plant and the same thing you can use still that. But sometimes what happens, there is a necessity of having extra plant, extra something else you want, means you will be buying and you will be purchasing and using. Same way, old material also you are going to use, and for this contract, new material also you are using. It may be not enough. Whatever remaining cannot be enough. So that time you will be buying new materials also. That's why this material is old and this material is new. Okay, this is old, that is last year balance, and this material is this year's you have purchased for the particular contract. Same way, plant is this last year balance, and this is the new plant which is purchased for this year. Okay, so that's why you can see that the less amount of plant only they have purchased. Okay, last year it is 7,000. This year further they want some materials and plant they have purchased and used it. Okay, so I think so. This is the contract account. What is the new in this means? New is the last year closing balance should be transferred to this year. When you are transferring, you have to take work in progress, sorry, as a work certified plus work not certified minus the reserve, remaining amount you can write it in the outer column. Why? Because instead of showing the reserve in the opposite side, you are going to minus and you are going to show it. Okay, and here again the material closing balance, plant closing balance also you are showing in the debit side as a opening balance. Okay, I think this is the continuous contract, like this only it will be going. Okay, so now we are going for the balance sheet. Okay, sorry, not balance sheet, contractee account. They did not ask you to show balance sheet, they are asking you to make the contractee account. Okay, shall we start with the contractee account? Okay, I'm going to make contractee account. Contractee account. Okay. Contractee account. I think you remember this, no? Contractee account, how it will look like. So first we should write all the opening balance is there. We can write the opening balance, but there is no opening balance in the year 2014. So 2014, I'm writing the first line. Okay, in the 2014, first you are going to receive the cash. So by cash account. So how much you are receiving from the person? So you are receiving 6 lakhs. So you have received, write the amount 6 lakhs. Okay, and that's all. Nothing else is there. I'm going to balance it. Write the same 6 lakhs in this side and write the same 6 lakhs in the side and balance it. You will be writing it as the to balance carry down, and amount is how much? 6 lakhs he has paid. So this you are going to show it in the next year 2015 to balance brought down. Okay, so same 6,000 I'm going to write in the 6 lakhs, sorry, 6 lakhs in the credit side. From this you are going to show it as a balance. Okay, Now, so in the year 2015, it is shown cash received from contract A. That means you are not going to receive the 10 lakhs further. The total amount of cash received is 10 lakhs. So that means in this year, how much you would have been received? Till last year, you have received 6 lakhs, and now how much you will receive? Total contract price itself 10 lakhs. So out of 10 lakhs, already he paid 6 lakhs, means in the year 2015, you would have been received only 5,000. So amount received from contractee in the year 2015 is, so total amount receivable is 10 lakhs. Okay, amount received till 2014 equal to how much? 6 lakhs. So that is remaining is how much? Remaining is amount received during the year 2015. Okay, amount received during the year 2015. Okay, amount received during 2015 equal to how much? 4 lakhs. Okay, you understood how did I receive this 4 lakhs? Total amount receivable is 10 lakhs. Amount received till 2014 is 6 lakhs. That means in the year 2015, how much you would have been received? Only 4 lakhs. Don't think that again you will get 10 lakhs. Okay. So if I am the contractee, I will not pay for 10 lakhs, 16 lakhs and all. Okay. So I'll be receiving only 4 lakhs. So balance is this much, and sorry guys, here I have written 2. This is by. Okay. So by cash received in 2015 is how much? 4 lakhs. Okay. So write the total in this column, and once it is done, you have to transfer this amount to contract account. That is, entire amount is closed. So that entire amount will be transferred to contract account. You can see this. Can you remember? Here we have written contractee account. So this will be transferred to contractee account to contract account, or contract account to contractee. Both are similar only. Okay. So 10 lakhs and 10 lakhs done. So this is the amount which is balanced. There is no balance in this year. So you are not going to transfer anything in the next year. Okay. So nothing is there in the next year. Any doubt in this case? Any doubt in this case, guys?